This week's pick a card reading looks like actually quite a nice mellow week, but the weekend's got a little bit of an intense energy to it. So if you want to find out what's in store this week, keep on watching. Hi, my name's Fran or Franziska, and yeah, I make pick a card videos and all sorts of other things. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, share. All of those sort of signals basically tell me to keep making them. If I don't get any feedback, yeah, it's not quite as encouraging, so I do appreciate it. And I've given one person who's been solidly sharing my videos for 2 years, I gave her a free reading, just to say, hey, look, I appreciate all the energy and effort you've put into this for me. So anyway, as we look at the coming week, there is quite a lot going on during the week. We're heading into a time of getting things done. The weekend's got a little bit of a heavier, denser energy. It could be something to do with the moon or planets and things like that. I'm not quite sure where that's at the moment. Could be heading into a full moon. I'm not sure. It's just, a little bit of a harder energy it's not very flowy over the weekend, but it's only temporary. And that seems to be showing up kind of for all three rows. So anyway, if you haven't already, please pick row 1, 2, or 3, and I'll get on with the reading. So, okay, if you've picked row 1, for row 1, we start the week with the 10 of Pentacles, which is, material growth, success. You're in a good place financially, so there could be something good, positive, some good news as far as your finances or material possessions are concerned. It's also a really good time to take some big steps in that area. So if you feel like you should ask for a raise, Monday and Tuesday is a really good time to do it, or to start something new, or look at an investment or something like that. Yeah, Monday and Tuesday are the days for material possessions and money, and they're in a really good vibe for you at the beginning of the week. By the middle of the week, by Wednesday and Thursday, we've got the Page of Wands, which is a sense of adventure. So maybe after all that, you're ready to get out there and have some fun. So midweek is a time to have some fun, to have an adventure, to get out there. It doesn't have to be anything humongous or huge. It can be just trying something new, going somewhere new, planning something new. It's midweek. A lot of people can't get out and about that much in the middle of the week. So maybe planning something for a bit further down the track when you can. So very exciting time. You're feeling on top of the world. You're feeling excited and bright about things, and it is a good time. If you get out there and have some fun and experience some new things, it's going to give you a good boost. Doing things we enjoy tends to heighten our energy. It gives us an energetic boost because we're happy, and that translates into our auric field, into our energy field, into our body, into our being. So seriously, have some fun midweek. Okay, by Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we have got the 5 of Swords, which is that denser energy I was talking about that was coming. And this is often about a power struggle, or somebody around you who's on a little bit of a, maybe not 100% fear, or a little bit overpowering. This card popping up at the weekend is saying to keep an eye out for that. Don't buy into it. It's not your problem. They've got a problem, not you. And to step away from it, or even avoid them. If you know that somebody around you has those issues, is on a power trip, knows everything best, try and avoid them for the weekend, because you just don't need it. But it is saying there's somebody like that around you. They might not be a close person. It could be somebody you'll come across who's got that kind of attitude, or who tries to tell people what to do. So it can also be on a larger scale. It could be something to do with work even, that's happened during the week, where you're feeling you're being pressured or pushed, or not happy, not being really heard or listened to or seen as a human being. So it could be an ongoing stress from work, where somebody's on a power trip. But power trip is the name of the game with that card, with that influence, and pays to keep an eye out on it for it, and to, yeah, don't buy into it. It's not about you. It's about them and their issues, so you don't need to kind of overanalyze it or take it on board. I guess that's the message. Don't take it on board. If you've got somebody in that headspace around you, you know, over the weekend, yeah. So I don't think it'll last too long. I think it's a passing influence, just something to be aware of. So for row 2s, we start the week with the Wheel of Fortune. Changes. It's the key word for this card, really, is changes, you know. Cycles, we have cycles in life. We have, you know, our childhood, our youth, our young adulthood, our middle age, our senior years, and so forth. This is talking about smaller cycles. Within that, you're completing a cycle, you're finishing and completing a cycle of your life, and you're ready for a new one. So something you've just put behind you or finished, and it's time for a new beginning. So that's what this card is announcing. It's time for the new start, the new fresh start in your life. So there's something new coming, whether that's in your love life or in your career or whatever. There's something big and something new coming into your life that you can look forward to, because you've just finished something that's going to allow that to come into your life, to be attracted to you energetically. And yeah, so you've got some news, good news coming. By Wednesday and Thursday, we've got the Queen of Wands, which is saying you're a strong person, you're feeling strong, you're doing things your way, which is a good thing. You know, often we're so conditioned that we think we have to keep everybody else happy. This person's not. So midweek, you're feeling pretty strong. You're not running around trying to please everybody else. You're actually kind of confident in who you are. So keep that energy going. It's a good one, because, you know, we're all responsible for ourselves. And we can't look after everybody else, especially if we neglect ourselves. So look after your own energy. Spend some time returning energy to yourself. Bringing energy back into yourself will allow you to ultimately actually share more with others. But this is saying you're in a strong and a confident place. You know who you are. You're busy, but in a good way. By Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we've got the Ten of Wands, which is kind of burdens, responsibilities and things like that. And that kind of carries on a bit from, you know, the Queen of Wands, from that taking responsibility for yourself, but actually letting others take responsibility for themselves too. And this is basically saying you've got a few things you've taken on board that aren't actually your responsibility. It might be time to give them back to those people, to, you know, let them take it on board. You can't carry somebody else. They need to walk. If you piggyback somebody else in life, when you get exhausted and put them down, they don't know how to walk anymore. They need to do this themselves. You can support them, you can care for them, you can encourage them, but anybody who's leaning on you too much this weekend, make a conscious choice not to hang out with them. You're needing some time for you, not to be carrying everybody else's emotional problems or situations around with you. So yeah, and it's also time to sort of sift and sort it a little bit, you know, what you actually and who you actually want to take forwards in your life. What have you got energy and time for? What matters to you? What makes you feel alive? Who makes you feel good and shares on a nice equal level with you? You know, those people you take forwards. A few who just lean on you or, you know, don't give a back. Might be time to just let them go. Gently, kindly. It doesn't have to be a big deal. But yeah, this is saying you're going to have a sift through your priorities and focus on what's important, what your priorities are, and with that you'll actually have more time to focus on the good things that are coming into your life. You're going to have the energy and the time for that. So yeah, all in all, it looks like a pretty good week for row 2s. Row 3, If you've picked row 3, we start the week with the 7 of Pentacles, which is showing work. You're going to be working or doing something, even if you haven't got an official job. There's something going on. You're putting your energy and your focus into, but not in a bad way. It's actually you're taking pride in what you're doing, and that's the key to the beginning of the week. Be proud of what you're doing. Own it. Claim it. You know, you're doing something wonderful, and it's okay to actually claim the kudos that come with that, and to say I did that, and to give yourself a pat on the back if nobody else is doing that. So yeah, you're definitely doing a good job. Whatever you're doing at the beginning of the week, whether it's work or a project or something else you're putting your energy into, that you're creating, this is saying you're doing a great job beginning of the week. Your focus is clear. You're getting the results you want. So yeah, very, very nice start of the week for you. Wednesday and Thursday, we've got the 9 of Cups, which is kind of like the wish card. So some wonderful things are going to come together for you midweek. So if there's something you've been wanting news on or waiting for news on, Wednesday or Thursday are the days when you're going to get some thumbs up. Yeah, you're going to get some really good results. So midweek actually looks for like a happy time. So even in your love relationships and your family relationships, things are good. You're feeling happy, you're feeling content, things are going well in your life. You're just, Wednesday and Thursday, you really can do no wrong, okay? So use that time, enjoy it, appreciate everything around you, you know, and the law of attraction, which works, it's been proven to, appreciation is and being grateful is a huge part of creating the good in your life. If we sit around and go, I want, the universe will give us exactly that, and that is more want. And we can continue to sit there and want and want and want and want. Whereas if we sit there and go, wow, I've got a really nice, beautiful, warm home, I've got a full belly, I've got lovely people, whatever, or, you know, I love what I'm doing, I love my job. Be grateful, appreciate what you have, and more good will come to you. It's a really simple trick, but it works. So it's a nice thing to, like, maybe even wake up in the morning and just think of 3 things you can be grateful for, you know. It sets your day up in a really good way. So anyway, yeah, for you, it's just a brilliant time midweek. You're going to enjoy it, appreciate what you have, and more will come to you. For Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is saying you've got a busy weekend, you're getting stuck into something you want to do, not in a bad way, you're not overburdened or exhausted, you're kind of, yeah, you've been wanting to get this done. So essentially you're doing something you've been wanting to get done over the weekend, and it's a really good time to do it. If it's something you've been putting off or haven't had time for, the weekend's the time. And it doesn't have to be a job, it can be something creative you've been wanting to do, wanting to rearrange something in your home. Just one of those sort of projects is really good to tackle, because you're going to get to the end of the weekend and go, oh, I'm pleased with that. That was cool. I got that done. So very creative energy too. So if you like being creative, the weekend is wonderful for that. You're also going to spend some time around people, but they're also either working with you on what you're doing or busy with their own interests. So you're kind of going to be motivating each other rather than just sitting around and hanging out. So yeah, good, busy, happy weekend. You're going to get a lot done. If you've got something you've been going, oh, I must do that, the weekend is the time to do it, because you're going to be wrapped once you've done it, and you can tick it off and it's gone. So yeah, it looks like a really cool week. The weekend's definitely a little bit more intense, and the week there's just it's like the energy is denser. That's the only way I can put it. Like, I read energy more than I read tarot cards. I do these tarot card readings because when you're reading for a multitude of people via, YouTube online tarot cards help because I can't individually read everybody. It doesn't work. So I use them as a sort of a guideline. But energetically, what I'm feeling is that the week is a really light, happy energy of almost celebration type of thing. It's really bouncy, it's happy, it's full of life. So the energy is really, really nice and light and awesome during the week. The weekend has got a busier, more dense is the best way I can put it. Like the energy is just more direct, more intense, more dense, more focused on whatever's going on in your life. And that's how life works. Sometimes we go through light, fluffy times, and sometimes we go through intense, focus, get the job done kind of times. And this week is one of those examples energetically. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like and a subscribe. Share with people who you think might enjoy this. I want to send you lots and lots of love, and have an absolutely awesome week, and see you all next time.